For more than 50 years, San Augustine ISD educator Mary Whittlesey has been a beacon of light for both students and staff, which is why news of her sudden passing has shaken the entire Wolf Nation, as they call it, touching the lives of her community and even becoming co-workers with students that she once taught. KETK's Matt Thibodeau shows us how her legacy is being remembered.
She was one of a kind, and I think you'll find people that say that all the time about Miss Whittlesey.
For the first time in more than a half a century, San Augustine ISD will be without their beloved English teacher, Mary Whittlesey, who tragically and suddenly passed away Monday morning.
It was devastating because I was expecting to walk in yesterday morning and Miss Whittlesey be waiting for me to start our staff development and get ready for our kiddos to come to school.
When she wasn't at her post inside the front office first thing in the morning, no one could have imagined the reason behind her absence.
She was 79 years old and she moved better than I did most days, and so you almost felt like she was invincible, and to hear that news, it was kind of, shocking to believe that it was actually her.
Miss Whittlesey was a 1962 graduate of SFA and taught for 56 years, 52 in San Augustine. In that time, she was a cheerleading sponsor and a UIL director. In her own words, she wanted to be a teacher since she was 11, and her dedication to teaching showed from day one.
She was one of a kind, and when I say that, and I truly mean it. She was very involved in her students' life at school and out of school because she knew that was important, building that relationship with the student and the parent to get the child to where they needed to be.
Not only was she involved in her students' lives, but she also knew how to push her students to be better than they ever knew.
She was great at getting kids to do what they didn't want to do and what they didn't believe they can do in order to achieve their goals in the end. I can tell you this much, English was not my favorite subject, but I went to college and English was my minor. She molded me into beginning to like English.
Now all that remain are stories her friends, students, and co-workers will cherish forever.
One evening I saw her at a baseball game, and one of her students was sitting in the stands, and she said, "Now I hope you're doing your homework." And so they had actually brought their homework to the baseball field because they knew that Miss Whittlesey would be there watching.
Her biggest pet peeve was when you were in her class writing, she hated for you to use the word stuff. Stuff just really, really got on her nerves. And so she wanted you to go in detail and describe what the stuff was that you was talking about.
People gravitated to her because they loved her. And if you didn't gravitate toward her, she was going to come to you. So she was a phenomenal educator, and just the love for it did.
And her colleagues, students, their parents, and a few of their grandparents know she can never be replaced. Matt Thibodeau, KETK News.
Wow, wonderful woman there. Well,